Today, we are in the center of an area with some of the most unique homes I've ever seen. My name is David Fisher, and we're back in Southfield, in one of my favorite neighborhoods, Magnolia. Now, before we jump into it, I've got a quick question for you guys. The population of Southfield in 2022, was it A, 53,000 people, B, 75,000 people, or C, 92,000 people? I'm gonna get you that answer in just a bit, but let's talk about the area for a second first. Let's get into what Magnolia has to offer. The area is shaped as a triangle. It sits between Southfield Freeway, the Lodge, and 8 Mile Road. But somehow it still finds a way to be a quiet, peaceful, hidden gem of a neighborhood. Wayne County Community and Oakland County Community Colleges are within minutes of this neighborhood, and Providence is so close you can ride a bike. It's less than a 5-minute drive from this neighborhood. Being located right off of 8 Mile Road gives you access to all the shopping, restaurants, and it makes commute to anywhere in Metro Detroit seamless. You will love this neighborhood. Let's talk about convenience. Remember I told you Magnolia is shaped like a triangle? Well, directly to your right is Southfield Freeway. And you can see directly to your left is the back entrance to the community. That's how connected you are to everything else around you. You've got 8 Mile directly to the south, and let's not forget about Greenfield. It gives you access to hair salons, barbershops, pharmacies, even a few urgent cares if you're not feeling great. Everything is connected to this community, and that's why a lot of people love to call Magnolia home. Let's talk about some of the eating options around Magnolia. You've got the Jamaican pot, literally just a stone's throw away. You've got Coney Island's up 8 Mile for that late night snack. You've got cocktail lounges if you just want to relax and catch a good vibe. And let's not forget about Lou's Deli, right up the street. Some of the best corned beef sandwiches Michigan has to offer. And if that's not what's right for you, take a look at some of these other options. For shopping, you've got a lot of options. You've got your usual staples. You've got a Kroger's maybe 5 minutes up the road. But if you're looking for something a little bit more unique, you've got Mini Mart specialty meats right up the street. Not only are they the highest rated market in the area, they've got great customer service, a friendly staff, and they've got good meat. They've got a great product. You've got an Office Depot right next to the community. If you're a teacher, need some office supplies, it's right there for you. And stay tuned for what we're gonna be talking about in our next video. You know where the old Northland is? Well, that's gonna bring you a whole lot of shopping, and we're gonna be covering it. Welcome to Barwick Woods Park, a short drive from Magnolia, literally 3 minutes away. You can be at this park with the family. It's got everything you need. It's got an area for the kids with slides and swings, but it's also got a mile-long trail if you just need a scenic hike. This park is situated on 41 acres, so it's got enough space for everything. And if the weather's not right or you're just not in the parks, try Tyndall Activity Center. It's got everything for the young ones. They've got all kinds of sports leagues and things for them to do in any weather. Check it out. Let's talk about pricing. Right now I'm standing in the Cape Cod listed for sale at $369. But let's look at some of the other averages of what homes sell for Magnolia. Ranch style homes, split levels, colonials, Cape Cods. And so you know, there is a HOA fee. It's optional, but it's just 20 bucks. Magnolia is home to some of the most different type of homes in Michigan. It has a very vast array of architectural types. One street you might see all ranches. The next street might be a mix of colonials and Cape Cods. At the same time, you're gonna have a ranch that's 1,100 square feet right next door to another ranch that's 2,500 square feet. That's always been my favorite thing about the community. It's not cookie cutter. Every home has its own style and personality, giving the neighborhood a certain amount of charm that other neighborhoods don't have.
All right, I'm here with Nisi. Nisi is a proud member of Magnolia, and she's decided to take a few minutes out of her time today, this Saturday, to talk to us about the neighborhood, to give buyers and sellers a little bit more awareness about what Magnolia is and why you should live there. Nisi, what made you buy a home in Magnolia? What brought you into the community and say, you know what, this is going to be home for me?
To be perfectly honest with you, it wasn't what made me. It was really just what I felt when I came over here. My aunt used to live over here, and I used to come over here as a kid. So I always liked the neighborhood. And when I started looking for houses, this is the house that really caught my eye. I looked at a lot of houses in Southfield, but this house in this neighborhood is what stood out the most. So,
Okay.
I don't know. I prayed about it. And it was just one day at church. I got the phone call. They was like, "Do you still want the house?" That was it. And the rest has been history.
So what age were you when your aunt lived there? Like you were a kid, like,
I had to been like in my teens, 12, 13. Could have been longer than that. Could have been earlier than that.
What changes have you noticed, like between then and now? What's different in Magnolia, if anything?
Magnolia is more diverse. It's a really diversified neighborhood. You see you have that younger crowd. I mean, I guess I can say I'm seasoned now, but you have a mixture of both seasoned, younger. It's just a mixed crowd. You have Caucasians. I think we got a couple Hispanics, African Americans. It's very diverse and very friendly, family oriented. We have a very active neighborhood association, I may say, which I am going to say that we have a home association of $25, which a lot of realtors do not know that. So yes, our home association is $25 a year. We have a parade. We have a Christmas party. We do a lot over here at Magnolia.
Okay. Well, if you had to pick a favorite event that you guys have every year, like what's the event you look forward to? Like, I can't wait till this one happens every single year.
Probably the Christmas party, because I like Christmas. So I'm a Christmas fanatic. So I think it's going to be the holiday party when everyone gets together and we break bread, chai, give out gifts, things of that nature. But I also like the parade too, because we have a parade between Magnolia and Roseland Woods. Roseland Woods.
Okay.
And our holiday party is in conjunction with neighborhood with Northland Gardens. So with the neighboring neighborhoods, we always partner up. So that's the other thing about Magnolia. All three neighborhoods partner up and do some kind of event together.
I had no idea that that those communities intermingle like that. Like I'm today years old learning that. I didn't know that you guys events overlapped and you guys work together in that way. I mean, it makes sense because you're all right there, but it's real nice to know that there's a camaraderie, between the three of you guys, between all those entities right there.
Oh, definitely. I mean, even with the grocery store, the Food Land on 8 Mile, they help out tremendously with our neighborhood and for its donations and things of that nature. So, I mean, we have a good collaborative effort along with everybody over here. All the businesses and the three neighborhoods.
So another question I wanted to ask you is, since you've lived in Magnolia, since you bought your house, I know you've been a big part of keeping Magnolia and keeping it moving forward. Well, as far as a resident there, what's your experience been like? Like, what's the good, the bad? What do you love about it? What do you wish was better? What's that experience been like?
To be perfectly honest with you, I really don't have any bad things to say about Magnolia. Magnolia is quiet. It's a hidden secret. A lot of people are not aware of Magnolia. Maybe the taxes, that might be a big plus. A lot of people, when you say you're in Southfield, the taxes are expensive. No, not always. Not in Magnolia. Let me just say that. It's affordable. It's affordable. I would say that. It's affordable.
And you had mentioned a $25 fee that you're right, most realtors don't know about. They don't mention it. So buyers don't know about it. Can you talk a little bit about, because it's very minute, but what does paying that $25 do for the community? What can the homeowners expect to get from, paying the small fee to the association?
I'm glad you said that. So the $25 helps with 2 of our parks. We have 2 neighborhood parks, which are small, on the east of Magnolia and the west side of Magnolia. So that pays for the landscaping. We also do a newsletter that comes out every couple months. So that pays for the newsletter. That pays for the picnics that I just spoke about. That pays for, the holiday parties that I also just spoke about. So there's a lot, that little $25. And although it's a little, it's really sometimes hard to get people to pay it.
And I think it starts with that. I think it starts with awareness and because people take advantage of what it takes. And I don't say they take advantage of it. They're not aware of what it takes to keep a community like that thriving. And that little extra couple bucks can put the money towards the park upkeep, making sure everybody stays aware of what's going on, making sure the parties that we love keep happening year in and year out. So, yeah, I'll definitely, and as a realtor, I will do my part of spreading the word to buyers as they buy Magnolia. And I'll always sing praises about Magnolia. I love the whole triangle right there. That whole between the Lodge and Southfield Freeway, and 8 Mile. I love that. That area is just, it's something about it because you're so close to everything. But it's
Thank you. We all work hard. We all work hard to keep our properties up, stay in accordance with code enforcement. And code enforcement is very active out here too. So yes, we work hard.
Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. And
You're
as
welcome.
always, if there's anything I can do, I'll always be a resource for you. And thank you so much for taking your time out to do this with me today.
Thank you.
We're about to wrap up, and I wanted to give you the answer to that fun fact from earlier. But before I do, I wanted to show you this free little library. I love this, right? You may not know, I'm an avid reader. The idea, you can drop a book off and donate it, and you can pick up a book to read. I mean, look at this, Twisted. This is like a brand new book. These are high quality books. This just gives you an idea of how much of a community this neighborhood actually is. Now, to answer that question from earlier, 75,000 people. That was how many people lived in Southfield in 2022. And to give you an idea of what that means, per square mile, there's 2,800 people in Southfield. In cities like Chicago, there's 12,000 people per square mile. Even Detroit has 4,600 people per square mile. And that's why Southfield is a city, but it still offers country living. As always, thank you guys for watching. And if you need any help with real estate, feel free to give me a call. 248-688-4330. And do not forget, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you know when we're dropping our next video. And if you want that next video to be your community, drop it in the comments below and you could be next. Thanks. See you soon.